Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for San Francisco, the right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yastrzemski.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive by Goldschmidt in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Now at the plate, Donovan Solano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Alex Dickerson.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up Buster Posey. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Giants leave 1. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Standing in, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location of all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 out, nobody on. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
So he got him swinging. Paul DeYoung becomes out number 2 this inning. Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Three and 0 now.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Cueto's ready. 3-0 on its way. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not great. He's 1 for 8.
Brandon Belt.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Wong has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting 5th, the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bader is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, number 1.
So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Bader retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder Dylan Carlson. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Hot shot on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
Batting 5th.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
A 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, Johnny Cueto, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 47, Johnny Cueto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's running. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it gives the Giants a 3-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Carlson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 28. Buster.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Buster Posey as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
The first baseman.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt as they stretch the lead to 5-1. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Evan Longoria is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Molina has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 5 and the Cardinals 1. Digging in, Jack Flaherty as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Heading out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 1-0 the count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1 from the stretch. Flaherty on at first. Nobody out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0-1 the count. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cards leave 1. They're down here 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Ready for another chance? Mauricio Dubon, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
So coming to the plate, Johnny Cueto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Bader will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Count even now at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Fowler stands 6'5" tall and will hit from both sides of the plate. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler, and it's now a 5-2 game.
You beat the shift. You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting, third baseman, Brad Miller.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. As he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The count now at 2-1. Three and one. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And the count will be full. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Giants 5 and the Cardinals 2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
At the plate, Donovan Solano. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Number 36 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. At the plate now, Alex Dickerson, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 6-2.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Here's Buster Posey now. No balls and 1 strike. Six runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint, Dero. Makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
To the plate now, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And the tag gets him. But 1 run is in to score on the play. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. This is in the air to left. Carlson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mauricio Dubon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 9 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
19. Tommy Edman.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. This for the second baseman, Solano. And that's out number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Colton Wong takes his 3rd strikeout of the day. Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Cueto's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Number 62 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 62.
Now at the plate, Johnny Cueto getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
Johnny Cueto.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Yastrzemski. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Driven to right field and deep. Back goes Fowler, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So now to the plate, Donovan Solano. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Alex Dickerson as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby, the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dylan Carlson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. We're through. Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. John Gant enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
53, John Gant.
In now, Evan Longoria.
The third baseman, Evan.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous diving grab. That was insane.
Ready for another shot now, Brandon Crawford. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His as the blowout continues. To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. There to take it as Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johnny.
So here now's the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit in the air out to center field. Bader will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. San Francisco leads this one 13-2. Striding in once again, Brad Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Yadi Molina digging in now. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
At the plate now, Harrison Bader,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. In comes Dickerson.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and they remain well behind. Mike Yastrzemski will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn through.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jordan Hicks will come on to pitch now, as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tyler O'Neill will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. O'Neill waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Now batting, Alex Dickerson. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center as this lead got even wider.
Number 28.
Standing in now, Buster Posey. High and deep to right center. Fowler on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Pops this one up. Molina has a play, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Giants on top, 15-2. Digging in now, Tyler O'Neill. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game.
Center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Marlene Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 gets him looking, strike 3. Here's Colton Wong now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Down in order go the Cardinals. And as you can see, they are way behind. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in here, the veteran 3rd baseman Evan Longoria. First offering on its way. Sliced hard on the ground, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Brandon Crawford digging in next. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field. For a double.
Luis Basabe will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner at 2nd here with 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Fowler to the track. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the blowout continues. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. Ten home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D, when we got up this morning for this day game here, we were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league, they definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
You know, talk about having a great
The batter, number 7.
Wilmer Flores will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. O'Neill looks up. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center as this lead got even wider.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the 3rd bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Andrew Miller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Andrew Miller. The batter, the left fielder.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees. For strike 1. Number 33 will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
For San Francisco, number 33.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hard hit towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You executed. Nice pitch down in the zone. Think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Fowler. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 4 runs. Aramis Garcia will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Now playing center field, number 61, Luis Basabe.
Reyes Moronta, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Paul Goldschmidt stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Now playing lefty,
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Gillis. Carlson.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Dexter Fowler goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Brad Miller is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Into the box, Yadier Molina. 0-1 the count.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever...
Yastrzemski is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
19-2 the final tally today. San Francisco scored 19 times in this one. Johnny Cueto takes home the win. Jack Flaherty was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.